Basically, I thought we started off the game well. Got a good early goal, and then we sort of fell asleep right after we scored, which is a time point where you can't fall asleep. Took a goal, didn't do a good job on set pieces. Set pieces got them back into the game, and were probably their most dangerous moments. I still felt we had a little more of the game, of the run of the play, but for sure we didn't do well on the set pieces, and it caused us a lot of problems. Second half, we just talked about making sure that we continued to spread out the field, that we could find gaps, getting Kasky to play wider, and later we put Birch on to play wider, so there'd be more gaps there because he was pushing in too much, and I thought that closed down the space for Lamar and Oba. It was Walmart day today, so it was 2 for 1. Two fouls in the box give you 1 penalty. We ended up with that. We were maybe fortunate at the end that we didn't get one called against us. But I was proud of our character of being able to come back. I thought we carried the game to them. I thought we created chances. Oba had a good one to finish that he missed wide, but then for sure the third goal, was as well taken a goal as you want to see. Good ball in from Andy Rose, good turn by Oba, and then Nagel with a great near post run. Great. We love big crowds. We seem to do well. We don't want to, send them away disappointed. So we wanted to keep the game exciting, keep the game close. And then we're able to showcase ourselves in front of people who don't normally get to come to our game. There's a great contingent of fans from Vancouver as well that followed their team. It had a tremendous atmosphere.
Is it a coincidence that you have this record and you scored 14? I think it's 14 goals in 5 games with these big crowds, or is there really something to the energy that is in the stadium?
You can sense the energy. You can sense that there's a little more there. When you look up and you see the upper deck, filling up or half full. It's normally something we don't see. And you don't see the tarps up there. It gives you a different feeling when you walk out on the field, and I think the guys realize that and they respond to that. Is that the reason that we score goals and we win games entirely? Probably not, but right now we'll keep it going.
Is that part of the reason for the lapses? Maybe the excitement, sort of a little lack of discipline. I don't go that far.
On the first goal, it was just twice the ball got played in behind Leo. And we were zoning in the box, and DeAndre got pushed in way too far. He was almost marking Zach Scott, and had no idea that Camilo was over his shoulder. So, it's maybe a little bit of a mistake of youth. He certainly had a good game and came forward and did so many other things well for us. But that's one with a little more experience. He takes that quick look. He knows where that guy is. He backs off 2 steps, and then it's not a problem because he jumps and clears the header. So I thought it was more a lapse of the game at that point had gone so well for us, and we had scored that goal 9 minutes in that, I think maybe the guys just relaxed for an instant and thought, okay, this could be an easy one today. And they're never easy.
Coach, you mentioned DeAndre at the back post. How much of a concern is it for you, team's ability or willingness to pick that out and try to exploit it?
I think it's something that happened today. I don't think it's something that happens all the time. I think we need to, go back to the training ground. We need to work on our defending of set pieces, because I think we got some of the marking assignments wrong a little bit, so that was something that we've got to talk about.
Fair to say Lamar Nagel had a dominant game?
He's playing well. He's playing well. The work rate that he puts in, part of what he had to do today for us too was defensively. He was the guy who was supposed to help out on Davidson, and I didn't think you saw Davidson. I remember last year we played in Vancouver once, and Davidson had all day and all night to spray the ball around, and tonight he didn't have any impact on the game. And so that was Lamar's doing, and probably something that most people didn't see, but just his running off the ball, his hold-up play tonight I thought was pretty good, was much better than it's been. His connection of passes as a result of that, I really want to see his pass completion because I think it's up over what it normally is. And, he's just done really well. He got the assist on the first goal and the ball that he slips into Andy Rose and scores. Can't ask a lot more of a forward than that. It was good to see Andy get back off the snide a little bit. It hasn't been the best of seasons for him so far, and so it was good for him to get that goal. I thought his game overall was better tonight. I thought he fatigued a little bit towards the end because, you know, he hasn't had a lot of 90 minutes. You know, so he had to sort of, you know, gut it out a little bit. But I thought his game was a definite improvement.
Coach, you already answered one question about the attendance. Does that affect your preparation for these games at all?
No, we prepare the same way. You know, we prepare the same as we're playing in front of our family and friends, or if we're playing in front of 50,000 family and friends. You know, we try and prepare the same way.
Swan DeCrossco never scored a goal for tonight. How big is that for him to step up in front of 55,000 and hit in the upper 90?
Well, it's good. We have confidence in him on penalties. You know, in the Tampa game, he was the one who was on the board for the penalties as well. And, you know, and Oba, you know, asked to take it, and he allowed him to take it. And tonight, you know, he held on to the ball. I don't think anybody asked for it, though. You know, we know he hits penalties well, and he can put them away. And, you know, sometimes it's penalties are so much all about confidence. You know, just having, you know, feeling confident putting the ball down. He knew where he was going to go, and he hit it. You know, he banged it away. So I'm really happy for him because it sort of puts a exclamation point on how well he's played over the last 7 games as well.
And what's it say about his psyche that he can just step up and do that?
He's a pretty tough character. You know, I mean, he's gone. You know, I mean, you know, anybody who knows the Servando story and knows, you know, how he grew up and living in Tijuana and going to school in San Diego and playing with the Noma or with the Surf and the different teams that he played up there with, and going back and forth each day. You know, I mean, he's a tough character, and there's not a lot that's going to unnerve him.
Assuming assessment of the playing surface.
I thought it was good. I mean, it's the 3rd time we've had grass put down, and I think it was the best that it's been. You know, we told our team to be cautious the first 15 minutes until they got used to the playing surface, and make sure that they didn't do anything silly until they got used to the surface.
Assuming you guys are closer to sort of your first choice 11 in, you know, by the time y'all get back in on the 22nd, what can you kind of say about people stepping up, particularly, you know, through this period where y'all have now won 5 out of 6 with so many key players out?
Well, you know, I mean, I think different people have stepped up on different days and different occasions, and, you know, obviously Servando's had to step in and play a lot of games in midfield with Ozzie out and with Shalry out. But you know, Lamar stepped up. You know, and when he's been asked to step up, you know, Birch has done well for us. You know, Zach Scott stepped in there. You know, when we thought Kennedy was a little tired, and he stepped up and played really, really well. So you know, there's different guys that are stepping up at different times. They know when their opportunity comes, they want to take hold of it. And you know, when we get there on the 22nd, we'll have some guys probably still missing. So we keep having to shuffle it around. But the thing is, the guys have confidence in each other and have confidence in the guy playing next to them.
Did you see Brad today, and what did you make of him yesterday?
I didn't see him today, and I sent him a text, and he hasn't answered it yet, so I'm a little pissed off at him. You know, but I thought it was great. It was great that he scored, and you know, I mean, it's a great way to cap, you know, or to top off your first USA qualifying match that you play in. So, you know, it's good to know that the U.S.'s road to Brazil has a few sounder goals littered along the way from Eddie Johnson and from Brad now.
Lamar Nagel, speaking of guys that are kind of forcing their way into the lineup, it seems like he would potentially be an odd man out. He seems like he's making your job very difficult at this point, though.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You know, I don't think he makes my job difficult right now because he's playing well. So he'll be on the field. I'll find a place for him on the field.
Anything else? Thank you. Thanks, Coach.
They asked me to do an ad, and I thought, cool. They want me because I play for the Seattle Sounders. Then I find out it's because my wife told them I'm a good dad. Even better. For me, being a good father is much more important than soccer. So here's my message. Be a good parent. Stay involved with your kid's life. Do something with them, anything. Take a walk, read a book, maybe go see a Sounders game. We can make it better for our kids by staying involved and showing that we love them.